Good day everyone. I am Hazel Jane Bihirga from BSED Math 1A. So for this video, I'll be discussing the methods of proof. But before anything else, let us define first what is proof. So proof is a logical argument that tries to that a statement is true. There are 6 types of proofs. Number 1 is the trivial proof. If when Q is true, P then Q is true regardless of the truth value. Number 2 is the factious proof. If P is a conjunction of other hypotheses, and we know one or more of these hypotheses is false, then P is a false, and so P then Q is factiously true regardless of the truth value of Q. Number 3 is the direct proof. Assume P and then use the rules of inference, axioms, definitions, and logical equivalences to prove Q. Number 4 is the indirect proof or proof by contradiction. Assume that P and negation Q and derive a contradiction as R or negation R. Number 5 is the proof by contrapositive. It gives a direct proof of negation Q, then negation P. Assume negation Q and then use the rules of inference, axioms, definitions, and logical equivalences to prove negation P. The last proof is the proof by cases. If the hypothesis P can be separated into case P sub 1 or P sub 2 or so on, prove each of the contrapropositions P sub 1 then Q, P sub 2 then Q, and so on separately. And now, I am going to discuss the one of the types of proofs, which is the direct proof. So a direct proof is a way of showing the truth or falsehood of a given statement by straightforward combination of established facts, usually axioms, existing lemmas, and theorems without making any further assumptions. Direct proof is assumes P and then use the rules of inference, axioms, definitions, and logical equivalences to prove Q. Example number 1. The sum of odd integers is even. So proof, assume n and n be two odd integers. By definition of odd integers, m is equal to 2a plus 1 and n is equal to 2b plus 1 for some integers a and b. So this follows that m plus n is equal to 2a plus 1 and 2b plus 1. And if we are going to add the 2, it will come up with 2a plus 2b plus 2. And we're going to factor it out, or we'll use the distributive law. It will become 2 times a plus b plus 1, and it will equal to 2k. So where k is equal to a plus b plus 1 is an integer. So since 2k is the definition of an even integer, m plus n is equal to 2k is an even integer. Therefore, we can conclude that the sum of the two integers is even. Example number 2. If n is an odd natural number, then n squared is odd. Proof. An integer n is called odd if it is of the form n is equal to 2k plus 1 for some integer k. Then since use assume n odd, we can write n is equal to 2k plus 1. Since k is a natural number, we know that s is equal to 2k squared plus 2k is a natural number. So, n squared is equal to 2s plus 1, which proves that n squared is odd. And so, that would be all about my discussion. Thank you so much and God bless.